The Glendale Historical Society 2020.
The Glendale Historical Society was formed when a group of concerned residents got together to save the Doctor's House, which was one of the two remaining Queen Anne Eastlake-style residences in all of Glendale. It was slated for demolition, and the city allowed these volunteers to move it to Brand Park, where they worked for 5 years in order to put the house back together and do a complete restoration.
The Glendale Historical Society has been keeping Glendale history alive ever since.
And it's a sign of the influence and dedication of the Glendale Historical Society that when it came time for a developer to demolish the good house, they did not succeed. They didn't even succeed in moving it to a new location. The city agreed it should remain in place, and there was permitted a sensitive, compatible development around it that now serves as housing for disabled adults. And then also we've been effective in advocating for things like surveys. Glendale a few years ago did a comprehensive South Glendale Historic Resources Survey that identified some 400 individual properties as historic, as well as some potential historic districts. We've helped to create the Historic Preservation Overlay Zone, and working with residents have advised them and also given them small grants in order to create historic districts. There are currently 7 in Glendale, with 3 more in the works.
Its Preservation Advocacy Committee monitors at-risk buildings, presses for historic designation, and has successfully mobilized its membership on urgent preservation issues. Through tours, panel discussions, workshops, and an annual restoration expo, the Glendale Historical Society educates and engages the community to ensure that the historic fabric of Glendale is preserved even as the city grows and changes.
I think that historic preservation works best when the community understands the value of historic buildings and their relationship not just to the past, but to the present and the future.
After more than 40 years, the Glendale Historical Society continues in the same spirit as always, paying homage to Glendale's rich and diverse history and architectural heritage. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.